Hello there and welcome to another battle. Today we're bringing you something a bit special and we've set up a little scenario where Thranduil will be leading 12 of his finest elves across the battlefield, going from one short board edge to the other. I and my good friend over here, Rowan, who's joining us today as a guest, he is going to be leading half the force from the left hand board edge and I'll be leading the other half from the right hand board edge of Uruk-Hai, and their mission is to intercept Thranduil and cut him down before he can get to the edge of the board. We're putting a 12 turn limit on this game so as to give the elves an incentive to get a move on. The rules are as such. The Uruk-Hai have to set up within 6 inches of any given board edge except from the board edge that the elves start on. They'll be starting with their bases touching, and we can't start any closer than 12 inches to the elves. At the end of each turn, any dead Uruk-Hai will roll a dice for, and on a 3+, they will re-enter the battle base touching a board edge of the controlling player's choosing. And at the end of each turn also, there is a small contingent of warbands led by a captain, and on a 4+, they will enter the play as well from a chosen board edge. After turn 6, a troll may enter the board on a roll of a 6, just to make it a bit spicy towards the end of the battle. So the starting force for the Uruk-Hai will be led by Mayher, and he will be leading, controlled by myself, 6 scout marauders, 2 with bow and 2 with shield.
I have 6 scout marauders, 2 with bow as well, and 4 with sort of stationary weapons.
Thank you.
So now we move on to the elven force. So we've got Thranduil there in the middle. He's got 4 elven archers with him. He also has 4 with a mix of spear and shield and 4 with just the elven blades there.
Special rule.
And special rule we've decided, because the elves are seriously outnumbered, so we're going to explore their consummate skill a little bit more. The elves, even though they move with the bow, they will still be able to move a whole 6 inches and shoot, and furthermore they will also still hit on a 3+. Just to give them that little bit of a killing edge. So they're the forces that we're going to start with today. Okay, so we're now going to go into turn 1. We decided the elves are going to move first, didn't we?
Yes.
So we won't be running for priority. Furthermore to the rules we mentioned earlier on, we've decided that for every hero that Thranduil kills, he'll get 1 might point back, obviously up to his maximum of 3. We're not playing courage tests. The peril is too great to the elves and all their intent on doing their mission. And
Uruk-Hai numbers are endless.
yes, they are. And every third turn, the unnamed captains might make a reappearance onto the battlefield. Okay, welcome back. This is how the board looks after the first turn of movement. I've rushed my elves up a straight line to hopefully get some shots off at the approaching Uruk-Hai. What did you do, Matt?
I have moved my Uruk-Hai scouts into this gap here, and the archers have moved forward to make use of the barriers here, the sandbag-looking barriers.
Okay. And Rowan, what did you do?
Hi, I've moved my Uruk-Hai warriors to the rough terrain, 1 for protection and 2 maybe a bit of a surprise attack, while I've dashed my archers off to the side of it to get hopefully a little quick shot.
Okay.
Huh? No, that's a secret. I'm not going to aim for him.
Okay, so we'll go into the first turn of shooting and we'll get back to you if anything interesting has happened. Okay, so you join us after the first round of shooting. Good for the elves, not so good for the Uruk-Hai. Killed a total of 3 Uruks, mainly the archers, just because Thranduil was a bit exposed there. And Rowan had the only archer for the Uruk-Hai. He fired at the archers of the elves, and he didn't hit them. So we're going to go into priority, aren't we? Because there's no fighting phase.
Yes.
So who's rolling for you guys?
I'll roll.
You're going to roll. A 1 and a 4. So priority goes to the Uruks. We'll go back to you once we've all moved. Welcome back to turn 2 movement.
The Uruk-Hai were rebolstered for the dead archers that died, did return on a 3+. And also, an Uruk-Hai captain here with a shield has arrived with 4 Uruk-Hai warriors. We rolled at 4+ for him, so he's under my control.
For me, Narzag came with 4 orc warriors, and also my other archer was revived.
He was indeed. I just moved my archers and elves up. I shifted over to the right to go straight up the centre. I've put Thranduil here into combat with this Uruk-Hai. Hopefully I'm going to call it a heroic combat and get sort of extra movement up the board just a little bit quicker. So we'll go into shooting phase and we'll get back to you. Okay, so that's the end of turn 2 shooting. You only had the one archer, wasn't it?
Yes.
I did, yeah.
And you shot at my far right hand 2 archers and you killed one. And then we returned fire into this gaggle of Uruk-Hai scout marauders over here, and we killed one of those as well. So now we're going to go into the fight phase. Okay guys, so welcome back to the fight phase. I called a heroic combat with Thranduil, so like I said, so I can get him up the board a bit quicker. So he killed the Uruk-Hai he was in combat with, and he's moved on into a Mayher and a scout. So here we go.
I'll be fainting.
I'll faint.
Get 6.
And
Get 6
we get
also.
6 as well. So we take that. So we're going to prioritise Mayher.
Should have heroic strength.
Yeah, you should have done. So we get
2 wounds then.
2 wounds on Mayher.
I'll roll for my fate.
Oh yeah, roll for fate.
I have to use his 2 points of might to pass it.
Yeah, so he gets to stay on the field.
That's that.
And that's that. So we'll go into turn 3 for priority, isn't it?
It is. Would you like to be the honour this time
I
round?
would, sure.
We'll go over here. 3 and a 5. So priority goes to
Very
the
effective rolling.
Uruks.
Thank you very much.
We'll come back to you after everybody's moved. This is how the board looks. I'll let the Uruk-Hai players take you through what they've done. So would you like to kick off with what you did?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I charged Mayher and 3 scouts into Thranduil, but these 2 elves have come around here and removed Mayher from that combat, so Mayher will be fighting a battle by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And some more reserves have turned up. Lurtz has come in and arrived with 2 warriors and 4 crossbows,
There he is.
and the scout has returned from the grave from last
Okay.
turn. So
These
the one that Thranduil
come part
slayed.
of the reinforcements. And Rowan, what's going on over here?
So I've kept the commander and the archers stationary so they can have max attack points
Mm-hmm.
during this round. The new squadron that came over here, I've moved to attack from the front,
Okay.
whereas the warriors from here, I've moved to the side. Unfortunately, one died last time, so he's just come back here, and he's going to go around the back and join the scout army here if they live.
Okay. So with my elves, what happened was, as Rowan said, he came over with his gaggle from over here and he charged in. So I just counter-charged those over there. Like Matt said, I 2 rounds to take Mayher off of Thranduil. Hopefully we can kill these 3 scouts and free up a bit of space. Archers have just moved up just to get some shots on these approaching Uruk-Hai warriors over there. So they're a bit harder than what the scouts are. So we'll go into the shooting phase and we'll come back to you once we get to the fight phase. Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase. I lost another Elven Archer.
Yeah, you did.
It's obviously Rowan. It was Rowan's archers that killed him. So now we're just going to go into the combat phase. So we're going to, as we always do, just resolve the standard fights and show you the captain fights. Okay, so here we come into the main fights here in the middle. So we're going to do the Thranduil fight first, aren't we? Okay, we're going to roll these. I'll do mine down here.
Get 4.
Get 5. Oh, I got 6 as well. So what are we after here?
You're after 5s for those and a 4 for him.
Okie dokie. So we get a 5 and a 4.
So you can kill off 2.
Yep. Happy with that.
And then it's a
Into
Mayher.
the Mayher fight.
So it's in 2 elves. Get 6.
Need 6. Don't 2 5s, so
Okay.
we lose.
You need 4 pluses to kill here.
Yep.
Both-
And both go
are
down.
killed. Nice one, Mayher.
Excellent. Okay, so that's how the board now looks at the end of turn 4. So we're going to go into turns 5 priority then. 2 and a 6.
Uruk-Hai again.
Uruk-Hai again. So we'll get back to you once everyone's moved. Okay, so you rejoin the action at the end of turn 5's movement phase. Uruks, what did you get up to?
We received the reinforcement of the 2 dead scouts that died last turn.
Mm-hmm.
I've moved my crossbows and my archers over here, ready for perhaps dominating this valley. So if Thranduil does manage to slice his way through my hordes, he's going to be on the sticky end of a crossbow bolt. And also Mayher is just engaged Thranduil there in a one-on-one fight, and these Uruk-Hai just purely moved up to start plugging the gaps, give Thranduil something to think about, have to chop his way through. Rowan.
Right, well, I sent all the warriors in to cope with the other ruffians and bits and bobs, while my archers start moving slowly to get a better vantage point.
Okay. So all my men were pretty much charged. I only had this one spearman here to move, so I just backed him up against that Uruk-Hai over there. Because now the Uruk-Hai warriors are inbound, it's going to get a little more difficult for the elves. I'd say we've been all right against the scouts so far, but got the harder, proper Uruk-Hai coming. Okay, so we're going to go into the shoot phase, and then we'll sum that up for you when we've done that. Okay, so that is the end of the shooting phase. Just a couple of shots happening. The scout over here shooting into the combat here and killed the elf that was in contact with the Uruk-Hai.
Exceptional feat.
Exceptional shooting going on, yeah. So we're going to, as
promotion.
always, do the ruffian fights and then come in for the big ones.
Ooh.
Okay, here we are then. So we're going to come into the Mayher and Thranduil fights. So I've got the 4 here. You get the 6s.
4.
And
does not
die. So there's a point of might to kill him, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I will use a point of might because I regain a point of might.
You
So that's
do.
a 3 point essentially.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
So
So Mayher's down.
He will not be.
He will not be returning. No.
Oh. Bury him later.
Okay, so now we need to go into turn 6 priority.
Alright, I'm awful at dice rolling.
Do it a bit.
Alright, okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh,
1.
No.
So I'll have it either way.
Yes.
3.
Damn it.
So it's
First priority.
first elven priority. Hooray! We'll go back to when everyone's moved.
6.
Halfway.
So here we are, halfway through. That is the end of turn 6 movement. I won priority and duly called a heroic march to try and get up the field because I'm halfway through and I hadn't covered half the board. So we need to get up. I used this rock as cover from the pending crossbows over here. Uruks, what did you do?
I called a heroic march with not only Lertz but also my Uruk-Hai captain in order to get the men coming around this side and shut off this bit because I fear that the Elves are going to make a break for the hill, in which case they will be able to pass. We're saying the Elves, because they're in such a hurry and they don't struggle from difficult terrain in wooded areas, we'll just class the hill as similar so they don't have to move half the distance. They get full distance movements, so we need to cut off that route of escape as soon as possible.
Yep. Rowan, what you up to?
Well, I saw the elves running away like little wimps, so I decided all my orcs would go chase them. Is that my orc over there? That lonely one?
Yeah.
As well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot he was one of my orcs, so he's just chilling. At the
He's there by
moment.
himself.
Yep. He's a bit dumb. He's the dumber type of orc. And then I've set up the archers in a nice row and within distance to see.
Thranduil.
That's it. Yeah, Thranduil.
And your final warband also
and
moved on
my
from the
final
table.
warbands are here, ready to swoop
There it
down
is
from
over
the
there.
front.
So you've got the captain there and the 4 Uruk-Hai with the sword and shields.
Yeah.
Just to lay in wait at the end. So I think we're going to some shooting. I think there'll be some shooting to combats and whatnot. So we'll sum up and get back to you. Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase. Narzug managed to shoot at Thranduil, hit him and cause a wound, which I duly rolled all my fate points for and only passed the final one. So that's Thranduil Fateless. But he does still have 3 wounds, so we're not too concerned just yet. He is Thranduil at the end of the day. So we're going to go into the combats. I don't think there's any captains here, is there? No, there's not.
No, there is not.
So we'll just come back to you when it's time for priority. Okay, so that's the end of the fight phase. I only lost 1 man, I think. Yeah, I only lost to 1. I didn't kill any Uruks, but we didn't lose any more. So we're going to go into turn 7's priority, yeah. Doing it? 6.
Elves again.
Elves again.
Oh,
So
man,
we'll get back to you
listen
after we've all moved. Okay, so this is how it looks after turn 7 of movement. Again, I called a heroic march with Thranduil. These two guys came with him, but unfortunately this archer was left by himself to fend these guys off. Uruks.
I called a heroic march again with Lurtz to get the main body of the force the other side of the hill here, because I'm pretty sure that is where he's going to go.
So we'll go into the shooting and we'll sum that up before we get back to you with the fights. Okay, that's the end of turn 7. Thranduil lost a wound during the shoot phase, and I lost the elf spearman that was over there. But this heroic archer down here managed to fend off all 4 Uruk-Hai, so...
Bloody boss. I'm going to have to put more
some of that's gone right. Okay, so we're now going to go into turn 8.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm rolling for this
Priority.
one. You're awful.
I've got a 4.
Well, there we go.
Famous last words. Okay, so we'll get back to you once everyone's moved and done their business.
It's 1.
Okay, so here we are after turn 8 of movement. I charged Narzag and the archer down here, stopped them shooting at Thranduil, and I charged Thranduil up into this Uruk-Hai captain on top of the hill. Uruks, speak.
I called a heroic move, which moved most of my Uruk-Hai force onto the hill, just to force Thranduil to have to go through some people rather than have a free run. I was not expecting the charge, so 4 crossbows and 2 archers will be shooting into the combat with my captain this turn. It'll be for great entertainment.
It will. So we'll do the shooting phase, and then we'll come back to you.
Right.
Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase.
Yeah, so basically a lot of stuff happened, right? So these guys and these 2 little guys here shot into battle. They shot at Thranduil, or whatever his name is, and just didn't hit him. It just scuffed his lovely cloak into battle. My guy attempted to shoot him as well, but completely missed because he's a weirdo.
Okay, so that's the end of that. So we're going to go into the combats. Okay, and here we are for the captain fight. So we've got Thranduil versus the Uruk captain on top of the hill. I think the dice action is going to take place down here. So we get the 6s we require.
I've got a 6 and a 5.
So what do we need for this guy?
You need 6s.
6s. We get 1 wound on him.
Right, well, I shall roll for my fate.
You shall. He
These are
doesn't
the
pass. No might?
No, I ran out.
Run out, okay. So that is the end of turn 8, so we're going to go into turn 9. Priority. There's literally just Thranduil left now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh wait, I want to do this priority.
Oh, it's such a joke. Look at what's going on over here. Look at the amount
Actually, no. You need to do
men
your forces on there.
we have over here. Thranduil's going to go through them all. Okay, here we go.
Good luck.
2 and a 3.
Yes.
Good news for the Uruk-Hai.
I have no might left, so we'll get back to you once I've been duly surrounded, I would imagine. Okay, and here's the how the board looks after the end of movement turn 9. Thranduil's been attacked and surrounded at the top of the hill, and all the rest of the Uruk-Hai and scouts and whatnot have made it to the base of the hill ready to swarm up and crush him, I feel. So, is there any shooting to be done? There is, isn't there?
We could shoot into the combat. No, actually, I've moved on my crossbows. So.
Okay, and all the archers moved, so there's
you got these here and you got your crossbow.
I won't.
there's no archers who are going to err on the side of caution. So we go straight into the Thranduil fight up here. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks for Thranduil.
I will be calling a heroic strike with Lurtz.
Okay.
Here it is. Yeah. 7, so we're tied.
So we're tied, but I do have Elven Blades. So
You do, so
I still have the advantage.
For this fight, Lurtz will be black.
So you may as well just roll Lurtz, haven't you?
I bet a 6 with a non-Lurtz.
And we get the 6. So I am going to prioritise that captain right in front of him,
The one that I'm touching.
the one you're touching. And what do I need to wound Lurtz?
You will need 5s to wound Lurtz.
5 still Lurtz. I will prioritise 2 captains then.
Okay.
So 6 is obviously to kill the original guy, and then...
I'll do that.
So...
Just 5s.
Just 5s. We've got 3 5s.
So Lurtz
Lurtz.
can go down completely.
Yeah, so that's some dead.
Okay.
And then that restores a point of might to Thranduil as well,
So you gain a point of might. Yes.
which is excellent news.
It's not excellent.
So we shall go into turn 10 for priority. I need an Uruk priority roller. 6 for me. Okay, so we'll get back to you once we've all moved. Okay, here we are after turn 10 of movement, and as you can see, there is a large bulk of troll arrived at the back of the board. Finally arrived. So he's all the way back there for the Mets, not too bad. But Thranduil again, we won priority, so we charged the captain, trying to get some more might back. And then he was obviously duly surrounded. So you're going to shoot again? I assume you're not shooting.
I'm not going to shoot.
No shooting. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go back into combat. I'll just double check how many attacks I get. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9.
Oh.
I get 2 because mine thing and commander. How much do I
Commander
get?
gets 2 dice.
2 die.
You haven't got 6. Obviously, you can use
I use a point of might, so
you're going to use
doesn't
it.
matter. You don't get 6. Oh, you get 6.
I
Okay.
just roll random dice.
Okay. So yeah, I use a point of might to get a 6.
Okay, so Ross wins the fight again.
Okay. And then I will prioritise the captain with 1 wound.
Okay.
And then I will prioritise the other captain as well. So I need 6s for all of them, don't I?
Yeah. Well, no, you need a 5 for the other captain.
5. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Okay, so we'll prioritise this guy here.
Yep.
And then the other captain. So we get the 6 to kill the other one.
You get a 5.
We get the 5. So I know I get a point of might back, don't I? So
You do now, yeah.
excellent.
So he's
So
down.
he goes down. So that's another captain down.
He may return
He may return.
3 turns later, but the game will be over.
Yeah, so he won't return. Okay, so we'll go into turn 11. Priority. I think we decided that I can't win, can I?
We don't think we can get you off the board now.
Purely because of the chaos that's ensuing. But anyway,
We will see what happens.
we will. Priority, please.
Alright.
A 4 was achieved.
3.
So Thranduil gets priority again, so I'll get back to you once I've been surrounded, I would imagine. Okay, and here we are, movement turn 11. So we've done that. Troll moved up, he's coming in, and Thranduil was duly surrounded. No shooting, crossbows can't. So here we go, into the combats.
3.
So,
6.
Did we get the 6?
Yeah, you do.
We
Yeah,
get the
you
6,
get
I can't
one.
see it. There it is. Yes. So we win that. So we'll prioritise the captain.
Okay.
So we get 1, 2 for the captain. So that kills him, doesn't it?
You need a point of fate to roll around.
Point. Okay. Is that 1 die?
Just
It
one
is,
roll.
yeah.
You need a 4+.
don't get-
that
You
didn't
can't
work.
even pass it with might.
So that
he is
captain
dead.
dies, and I get a point of might back.
You do.
And the 4s kill any of the guys around him. There's a scout there as well, isn't there?
There is
at the
a
back?
scout there, yes.
So that will
he can
kill
go
him.
down.
Okie dokie. So that's that. Thranduil's being a beast on the hill, but I mean we're going into turn 12, so obviously we can't get him off the hill. We can't
We
get him
might
off the
be able
board
to get
edge.
A good fight finale going on at the end.
Yeah, we
there.
might. So we're going to turn 12 priority then. Oh, well, I've got 1, so you get it either way. Okay, so we'll get back to you once everyone's moved in. Okay, here we are. Combat. End of the game, turn 12. Troll was raged up the hill. And we've got Narzug in there as well, and 3 Uruk-Hai. So we're going to see what we get. So we get 6.
Troll is.
We get the 6.
Oh no.
That's it. You can't win.
We got a 6.
That's it.
What's a
Hate
troll?
you
Fight,
and your
fight
sixes.
6.
Yeah, he's going to be fights. Yeah, it's fight 6.
So who would you like to target then?
I will target the troll, needing
You need 6s.
6s. So we get 1, 2,
You
and
have
we'll
2 points
use
of
2
might.
points of might to kill the troll.
Just came on.
He did just come on.
You've overly killed the troll.
I've overly. Okay, I need to
So you
use
can-
1 point of might to do that.
Yeah. you can kill off another 2
And I'll
normal
kill
soldiers.
another 2 normal soldiers as
Even
well. Then.
Narzug.
I'll kill Narzug. Let's kill Narzug. Let's go crazy. I want might. Give me might.
Take the fate roll, please, Rowan. He does not pass.
Does
it.
not pass.
So Narzug is indeed dead. Also.
I will take another point of might back, please.
And what numbers did you get on those?
Oh, I
dice?
can't remember. I've just
Oh.
screwed it up. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's the end of the game, really.
Yes.
So
But I mean, once again, this battle is a display of the power of Thranduil.
he is.
Even though he was outnumbered almost 2.5 times point-wise, we were not able to kill him.
No.
He's
still
equipped with an
got-
elven cloak, so if he's partially concealed,
You
you can only hit him within 6 inches. and obviously he can match, if not outmatch, any amount of dice rolls. So as you can see there in the last turn, he killed a troll as well as every hero we threw at him.
Okay, so we'll wrap up and we'll come back to our battle breakdown. Welcome to another battle summary. You're here with me, Ross,
Matt, and our guest
Rowan.
Yeah, so I was at Elves and Thranduil as always. This is my little love child.
I was one flanking force of the Uruk-Hai.
And that was the other flanking force of the Uruk-Hai.
So I think we decided that the battle was a minor victory for the evil side, didn't we? / draw.
Yeah, Thranduil didn't meet his objective, but then he also didn't meet his demise.
He didn't know. Off camera, we did carry on playing. We took out the reinforcement side of it, but Thranduil got to turn 17 and killed everything else on the board. So
he is a beast.
He is a beast. Like we said, we may do another video talking about how beastly he is.
130 points is a snip.
Yeah.
He basically killed like 600 plus points worth of Uruk-Hai.
He's only 130 himself, so
you saw for yourself.
So he's good. But do you two have a man of the match? Not the troll, obviously, because he
didn't really do anything, did he?
He didn't actually. I was really excited when he came on the board.
Yeah.
And then you took him out in one go.
With some hurls or something, but obviously it didn't happen. But
no, I had a plan for the troll. I just never worked.
Never occurred.
I personally would give the man of the match from the evil point of view to Narzug. I think he used him very well, and he inflicted a wound
good
on
archery
his
skills.
fate. So.
I'd actually give my man of the match to the archer besides Narzug.
Oh yeah.
The one that actually shot and killed people, and he remained until the very end until
obviously we played off camera.
Yeah, and then he died, met his demise. Really.
Need we ask who your
No,
man of the match is?
we all know.
Yeah, that's
it's that elf that did that 4 battles.
Yeah, it was like 4-on-1 and he won it. No,
Yeah.
Obviously, Thranduil.
The mighty.
So as long as he's in my army, I'm pretty confident that he's always going to get man of the match.
Yeah.
But
thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thanks again.
I hope you enjoyed our special battle.
Special guest appearance.
Yeah.
It's always nice to
us.
No worries. Thanks for having me on the show.
So we hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. So it's time for the hearty handshake.
Hearty handshake.
Hearty.
Hearty handshake.